Unfortunately, this was my exact thought as well, right? It makes sense. Their teeth are going to fall out. Why am I going to pay thousands of dollars to get those teeth fixed when it's not even bothering them? When I tell you that I seriously spent over an hour with the actual dentist, not the little hygienist, but the actual dentist yesterday, asking these questions. I mean, I was like brutally honest with her. Like, all of the things that I thought, all the misconceptions that I had, and she was not trying to push me one way or the other. She was very sweet. I was actually crying. She was holding my hand, like it was a whole thing. She looked me dead in my eye and was like, Jess, the decay that we're seeing on the baby teeth will affect the adult teeth coming in, and more so can affect the gums. Also in the x-ray where they show the dark shadow, that is what the cavity is. And me looking at those x-rays, I would have no idea that that's a cavity, right? But she's explaining like these dark spots, and she's showing me the befores and afters over the 6-month time span of us not using fluoride, how those dark spots not only got darker, but they got closer to, I want to say it's like where the nerve is that will eventually start hurting. So while my kids were not personally complaining about any pain, which is kind of why I was shocked to see all these cavities, it is very clear that those dark spots that they had 6 months ago are now closer to that like dentin or whatever that interior part of the tooth is that's eventually going to start causing them pain. Then you're looking at like root canals on kids, which definitely not going to go that route, or just pulling the tooth. And in my case, my kid literally would have had 9 teeth extracted yesterday if we went that route. Yesterday I was crying at the dentist. The one thing that I kept telling myself is like, I just can't do nothing, right? Like we have to do something. I'm not necessarily sure that I want to put my kid under anesthesia and have all this work done, but something has to be done. That was when I was presented with several other options, which I'm saving for another video because I have everything written down. I have the treatment plans and the payments and all that. But knowing what I know now about the potential for it to affect the adult teeth, to affect the gums, to eventually hit that dentin or whatever that interior part is, to eventually cause them pain resulting in a root canal or an extraction, like I'm not about to put my kids through all of that.